let's discuss the United States acrylonitrile market. The U.S. acrylonitrile (ACN) market enters the second half of 2026 in a fundamentally tight supply position. Today's market is being shaped by geopolitical uncertainty, elevated export demand, production disruptions, tariff pressures, and upcoming producer turnarounds. Although raw material costs have softened since April, supply availability remains the dominant concern for buyers. U.S. contract prices peaked at approximately 90 cents per pound in April 2026, following the escalation of tensions in the Middle East. Since then, falling propylene and ammonia costs have reduced cost pressure. However, ongoing supply constraints in the U.S. have prevented a significant correction upward in ACN spot pricing. Spot prices have remained elevated and have traded above contract values for roughly 3 consecutive months, highlighting the importance of material availability. As the market moves toward year-end, buyers face increasing risks associated with planned maintenance outages, limited import flexibility, and continued export demand. Supply security is expected to remain a critical issue through the fourth quarter. Acrylonitrile is a key petrochemical intermediate used in the production of engineering plastics, synthetic fibers, elastomers, and advanced composites. It is a clear, colorless to pale yellow flammable liquid produced primarily through the ammoxidation of propylene. ACN serves as a vital building block for a broad range of consumer and industrial products, making demand highly dependent on manufacturing activity and global economic conditions. Major applications include ABS resins, nylon 6-6, acrylic fibers, and nitrile butadiene rubber, NBR. Also including carbon fiber precursors, sand resins, acrylamide, and water treatment chemicals. Products containing ACN-derived materials can be found in automobiles, appliances, electronics, construction materials, textiles, aerospace components, industrial equipment, and consumer goods. The automotive sector remains one of the largest consumers of acrylonitrile through its use in ABS plastics, nylon 6-6, carbon fiber, and nitrile rubber. Key applications that acrylonitrile derivatives go into include dashboards, interior trim, instrument panels, electrical connectors, under-the-hood components, and lightweight composite parts. North American vehicle production has stabilized during 2026. However, production growth remains modest compared to previous economic recovery periods given the inflation concerns and higher interest rates. Housing activity influences demand for numerous ACN-derived products used in building materials, appliances, flooring systems, plumbing systems, and decorative fixtures. The construction sector continues to face pressure from elevated interest rates, housing affordability concerns, and slowing global economic growth. Current assessment: bearish. Consumer spending. Consumer purchasing behavior directly impacts demand for products containing ABS plastics, acrylic fibers, and engineering resins. Persistent inflation remains a challenge across many regions, causing consumers to prioritize essential purchases and delay discretionary spending. Current assessment: bearish. Textiles and acrylic fibers. Acrylic fiber remains one of the largest traditional outlets for acrylonitrile. Global textile demand continues to struggle with weak consumer spending and elevated inventories. Current assessment: neutral to bearish. Industrial activity drives consumption of engineering plastics, water treatment chemicals, coatings, adhesives, and acrylamide. Current assessment: neutral. Carbon fiber growth. Carbon fiber represents one of the most attractive long-term growth opportunities for ACN demand, serving as the primary precursor for aerospace, defense, and wind energy. Current assessment: bullish. Export demand. Export activity has become the single most important demand driver during 2026. The Middle East conflict has disrupted traditional supply chains, increasing demand for U.S.-produced acrylonitrile. Supporting data includes May exports increased 13% year-over-year, 197% month-over-month, and year-to-date exports increased 14% compared to 2025 levels. Current assessment: strongly bullish. Regional strengths. North America remains one of the most stable demand regions with consistent industrial activity and increased export competitiveness. Regional assessment: stable to positive. Asia continues to represent the strongest long-term growth region for ACN demand, driven by carbon fiber expansion and specialty plastics manufacturing. Regional assessment: global overcapacity issue. While the conflict has disrupted regional trade, it has indirectly increased demand for U.S. exports by altering traditional supply routes. Less imports threaten U.S. producers. Regional assessment: positive. Regional weaknesses. Europe remains one of the weakest global demand regions due to high energy prices and weak industrial production. Regional assessment: negative. China continues to experience an uneven economic recovery with inventory corrections and export uncertainty. Regional assessment: neutral to negative. The U.S. acrylonitrile market tightened significantly throughout 2026 due to a combination of stronger exports, operational disruptions, and upcoming maintenance outages. turnaround risk. The most significant concern for H2 2026 is scheduled producer maintenance. Market participants increasingly expect extremely limited spot availability and reduced seller flexibility if outages extend beyond schedule. The United States currently relies exclusively on South Korea for imported acrylonitrile. Increasing trade restrictions are creating new risks. On July 24, 2026, Section 301 tariffs increased from 10% to 12.5%, creating higher landed costs. Pair that with uncertain feedstock reliability in Asia, given the Middle East conflict, and more buyers would rather just buy local. Propylene and ammonia prices have declined. The Tampa ammonia benchmark has fallen for 3 consecutive months. However, with winter season around the corner and inventories low of natural gas, LPG, and crude oil around the world, it leaves room for an easy catalyst upward if not managed correctly. Market drivers by ranking. 1. Producer turnarounds, strongly bullish. 2. Middle East conflict, bullish. 3. Export demand, bullish. 4. Supplier production issues, bullish. 5. South Korea tariff increase and higher freight rates, bullish. 6. Weak global demand, bearish. The market is currently being driven by supply security rather than production economics. Buyers continue prioritizing security of supply. Track Gulf Coast hurricane activity. Confirm supplier contingency plans. Review allocation language in supplier contracts. Supply security is expected to remain the dominant concern through year-end. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see other videos related to petrochemicals and geopolitics, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.